The Cochise County Sheriff's Department is touting some of its success along the southwestern border, including its new communication center. Sheriff Mark Daniels recently hosted a town hall in Sierra Vista. Among the topics, prosecuting border crime and increased surveillance, all of which the sheriff says improved the quality of life in the border county. On a Friday afternoon in Cochise County, a couple hundred people turned out to hear Sheriff Mark Daniels talk about how he and his deputies police the 38th largest county in the U.S.
If you smuggle in Cochise County, you're going to prison in Cochise County. And just 2 days
An officer of the law for more than 30 years, Daniels believes transparency is key when dealing with the public. So he showed photos of drugs and smugglers, previous arrests and cases, all in an effort to educate people about the reality of crime in a border county.
Right now, it's $6,000 to be smuggled into the U.S. in Cochise County. $6,000 per head, 3 attempts. If you don't get across after 3 attempts, you get a penalty. It's a business, folks. It's not.
Cochise County shares 389 miles of border with Mexico. It's a challenge to combat crime, but the sheriff says through local, state, and federal partnerships, the county can make progress. For instance, along the southwest border, asylum seekers have largely avoided Cochise County and smuggling attempts are down.
I attribute to the fact that, the cartels control what comes across the southwest border, control what's controlled south of our international border here. It's just not the place to go. I mean, you got the cartels that are routing around Cochise County, east and west of us, mainly because the risk's too high to come here. When you have a 100% conviction rate, when you have the will that's on the table here in Cochise County by law enforcement and our criminal justice system as a whole, why would you come through here? And so I think it's just a natural takeaway that all this is going around to include the give-ups. They're all going to other places. They're not coming to Cochise County. It's deemed unfriendly when it comes to the criminals. And what I mean by unfriendly is, listen, you're going to commit a crime here, there's an unfriendly consequence that you're going to prison or something's going to happen. So I think there's a filter of thought that might have got into those claiming credible fear too, that we'll just go somewhere else. There's something going on in that county.
Undoubtedly there are cynics out there who will say, maybe you're just not catching them, maybe you don't find them, they're circumventing the areas that are known for enforcement. What do you say to them?
I would counter that with this. The federal government's had a plan for 3 decades. Where the cartels have gone is those unprotected areas, places where the federal government didn't go. Now we went there. We have gone there.
In recent years, the state helped the county hire additional deputies. But what's been most beneficial, Daniels says, is the Howard G. Buffett Foundation. It provided millions in private dollars for the Southeastern Arizona Communications Center, known as CCOM.
Copy, 2039.
A regional dispatch center where operators can centralize public safety communication in one place.
We're a rural county, and for everybody to have their own dispatch center 24/7 costs about $200,000 per center. And that usually includes 6 to 8 employees.
How confident are you that if a rancher in rural Cochise County or one of your deputies needs to use the phone or radio, they can get the help they need as quickly as possible, even schools?
We've outfitted every school in Cochise County. That includes our cities. We've outfitted ranchers, farmers, and people who live on the border or in areas in the county that don't have reception with radios. So if they need it, they come up on the radio directly. We have a critical incident in any school. You look at the mass attacks on venues and schools in this country, which is very sad. But what we did is we put prevention in place. Somebody goes into one of these public venues that has a radio now, they just pick up that mic, hey, this is what we got. We got direct comms as we're going in. And they have plans and they've trained with us to know. So once again, it goes back to that communication backbone, and that's in place here in Cochise County.
07640.
Can you imagine that coming through the back of the White House? You think they'd jump on that? Would they take care of that right away? Or coming through downtown Scottsdale? Downtown Phoenix? You think they'd be on that? Oh, you bet they would, folks. 80% of law enforcement in this country is rural America.
Throughout the county's 6,300 square miles are more than 500 cameras that capture images like these, a system also funded by Buffett. I know you've faced criticism because of his support of this county. What is your message to people from the outside who are looking in and saying, this just seems a little too good to be true?
I would say this, opinions are one thing, facts are another. To know Mr. Buffett, he's a very generous man. There's no alternative motive there. I mean, his wealth goes beyond anything I'll ever see or ever touch. I don't personally benefit from that, and I never will. He's helping other counties. He helps people throughout the world. They're about helping people. So what's different in Cochise County? The bottom line is that's what their foundations do. That's what many foundations do. He does it here, and something that we're not used to. They have a mandate to bless our county and to walk in our county, and they be criticized by one or two, and that becomes the theme. I think society's smarter than that, and what I hear is 99% of the people that I work with, address, hear from the community, are very grateful for what this man has done to Cochise County and beyond.
Those donations, coupled with state support and federal dollars, are a part of the equation.
All right, take care.
We, a group of individuals who were all committed to making Cochise County a better place, sat down in a room, didn't worry about who was higher in command or who had more leverage or whatever, and we said, this is the problem, how can we fix it, and how are we going to do it? And we came up with just a real simple plan. All right.
That's Cochise County Attorney Brian McIntyre. 3 years ago, his office began charging teen smugglers as adults, and it appears to have worked. When it began, he prosecuted more than 30. Last year, he charged 1.
And so what we did do was end it.
But where we've been over the last 7 years and where we're at in current state, it's a great place, and it's the best it's been, I think. I think it's one of the best out of 31 border counties, based on our collective efforts with community, most important. Then you got local law enforcement, state, our governor, and also our federal partners. So collectively, we're all working very hard in this county. To me, one of the best, and I think one of the safest on the southwest border.